Aloha, gorgeous hearts. How is everybody doing today? I hope this video finds you at the perfect time. I have a story time. I have a story. I have something to share. And this is so intuitive and so impromptu, but I just like the memory came up and I'm like, you know what? I just want to share this. So in November, this is a story, let me just preface by saying that this is a story about gratitude and about trusting and letting the fuck go and trusting that whatever you are calling in, whatever you are desiring is going to find its way back to you, that's going to find its way to you, or anything that has been lost or stolen or hidden, whatever, is going to be revealed, is going to be shown. And so November of last year, I went on a trip. I took a business trip to Georgia, and the trip was amazing and incredible. And on the way back, I had to catch my flight, and I dropped my friends off at the airport because their flight was like super early in the morning. Mine wasn't until like 4. So I was like, okay, what are we gonna do? Let's return the rental and go to the airport and just chill, because that's all we really can do right now. So I ended up getting to the airport. Well, I dropped off the rental, had to take a bus transit to the airport, and then basically sit there. Well, I get to the airport after like returning the car, all the things, and come to find out my wallet was missing. And at first I was like, maybe I left it in the bathroom. So I ran to the bathroom, checked the bathroom. Mind you, I got luggage, honey. Like I got a suit. What did I have? I don't remember if I had a suitcase, but I definitely had like a duffel bag and like my book bag or a purse or something like that. Either way, it was heavy. When you're lugging things around the airport, like it's never light. Like it just always just feels heavier, especially when you have to walk around everywhere. So I was at the airport, and luckily I had my passport, but I didn't have my ID. They let me through, no problem. Obviously you can get through, but I was freaking out at first because I'm just like, where's my wallet? So I was rummaging through all my bags and went, going back to the bathroom and checking everything. And I was like, okay, my wallet's missing. Did I leave it at the hotel? Where the heck is it? Well, at that point, I sat down and I probably communicated to family and friends, like, hey, I lost my wallet. So this is what it is. I trusted, though, that my wallet was going to appear. That was the big thing. I trusted. I was like, you know what? I'm going to find it. It's going to come to me. It's going to be returned. And even if it doesn't, everything can be recovered. Everything. The cards, the cash, everything that was in that wallet, my ID, everything. There could have been maybe like one thing in there that was like irreplaceable, but truly everything in there, in my wallet, I just trusted that it was going to come back one way or another. And so what I did was, I was like, okay, next step, we gotta message the rental car lady. And I messaged them, and I was just like, I was using like a Turo, and I messaged and I was like, hey, I can't find my wallet. Can you please check the car? Like, this is just the only place that I can even think that it could be, because it's not at the airport. It's not in my bags. I don't have it. It's not at the hotel. Like, what are we gonna do? And I've had situations where I've left my wallet before. Like, there's been a few situations or times where I've been traveling in a rush and just like totally misplaced my wallet. I even did that a couple months ago. I left my wallet in Target, and I literally had to go back, and somebody picked it up. And like, I literally left it in the hair conditioner aisle. Like, ladies, carry a purse. Don't just carry a wallet, because if you're like me and you set it down somewhere, by the blessings of God, it is always there. It always returns. So once again, I like put it out to the universe. I'm going to find my wallet. I'm going to find it. And so I messaged the car rental place, and I was like, listen, I need my wallet. I'm going to have to do something. And so they messaged me back, and I was like, remember sitting there and just like meditating and being just grateful. Like, I wasn't like stressed or pacing around or freaking out. Like, I was just like, fuck it. Like, I'm already here. What are we going to do? And so luckily, they messaged me and told me, hey girl, we found your wallet. And I was like, yes, awesome. Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay, so now how do I get my wallet? Well, I ended up leaving the airport. Y'all, I left the airport and got a shuttle service all the way back. I had to take the bus again back to the car rental place and get my wallet. I got my wallet, and then I went all the way back to the airport and still had time to catch my flight. And I was like, you know what? I got time. Let's stop and hang out for a second. So I stopped, and I ended up getting a little massage, maybe like a 20-minute massage, which was amazing. I loved it. And the guy gave me a discount. It was really sweet and awesome. And I got like this cute little chapstick, and it was great. Well, I run, well, no, actually I don't run. I leisurely stroll back to the airport, back to my terminal. Come to find out, my flight has basically taken off already. So yeah, definitely like arrive like 30 minutes early before your flight takes off. Like if your flight takes off at 3:30, honey, you are boarding at like 3. So, just be mindful of that the next time you fly. And so that's what it was. I ended up missing my flight. I had my wallet though. And so I was like, you know what? Fuck it. There is a reason why all this is happening. I am cool. I am fine. I am okay. So I ended up going to a restaurant, had a delicious fries and a couple of cocktails. It's like a sangria or something. And I met like a hottie at the bar, and it was like really fun. And like, it was just like, I was just having a blast and just having such a good time. And what was really amazing is that, yes, I missed my flight. There wasn't another flight until basically like the next day, or I could fly out, and I just had to get a whole new flight ticket. So I ended up getting a whole new flight ticket. Thank God I had the money. And that's all she wrote. I got my flight at like 7 p.m. Made it on time. Ended up flying with Southwest, which I love Southwest. So I think that even like getting to take that flight and just like how relaxing it was and how accommodating it was, it just was like, okay, this is exactly where I was meant to be. And I share this because, sometimes life be life, and sometimes things happen. Sometimes things get misplaced. Sometimes, we just cannot control the tides. But I feel like how you ride the wave is what makes all the difference. And when you are trusting that everything is going to work out, even when it just seems like nothing's going to work out, and when it seems really hard, and when it seems like a struggle, and when it seems really devastating, and it seems like just deeply like frustrating, and you could easily blow a lid, like, take time to breathe. Take time to trust that everything is going to work out, because really, like, I'm very mindful and very cautious when I say, like, it's all in your head, but like, honestly, babe, it's all in your fucking head. Like, if you are telling yourself that things are going to work out and everything is okay, and this is meant to be, and this is just leading you to the next best thing, and like, things are going to work out and everything is fine, and that no matter what, you were on the right path, and that you were always protected, you were always guided, and everything is going to work out for you. Don't get me wrong. I could have totally skipped the massage and like ran back, which in some ways, yeah, I could have done that. Like, I thought I had more time. I'm strolling casually. I'm just so grateful that I have my wallet, that like nothing else mattered. Like, I was just like, I'm not in a rush for anything. And for somebody who has spent a lot of years constantly on the go, constantly moving, constantly going from one thing to the next, traveling from one place to the next, just in complete, like, super flight mode, like, slowing down is such a gift, because you're not just like slowing your mind, but you're like training your body to like relax and be regulated in really stressful situations. And you are proving to yourself that when you are in good spirits, and when you are in a pleasant energy, and when you are just feeling good about the moment and feeling okay and not letting it be a catastrophe and the end of the world. Sometimes there are things like I say this because I'm very like aware of the opposite. Like I am aware of things that are a fucking disaster and are an emergency, and probably, you know, you're probably gonna freak the fuck out and cry and be deeply upset and deeply disturbed. Like that is okay. Those things, those feelings are valid as well, right? But we're talking about when things really aren't that bad, but we make them bad because we're freaking out and worrying and like overthinking and thinking of the worst possible case scenario. Like that is what I'm talking about, honey. So I just wanted to share this because this is just your sign to just trust that everything is working out for you, and that everything that has been lost, that has been stolen, that has yet to be recovered will find its way to you, whether that is money, whether that is an opportunity, no matter what. Like things are going to balance themselves out in every sense of the way. And this is just a testimony to what happens when you put faith first, and when you put like the trust of the universe and your trust in yourself to like get through every situation and to have it work out. Like to just trust that everything is going to work out for you. Trust that everything is working out for you. That's just it, honey. Like that is just it. Okay? I love you so, so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to my story. I love you all so, 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 so much. If you are looking for an energy activation and an energy upgrade, I am doing my healing sessions, virtual healing sessions for $1 a minute. It is a super rare, super beautiful offering that I just felt called to offer for the rest of March. And then if you are interested in checking out any of my other beautiful offerings for this year, I do have a Reiki course coming up for those who want to get Reiki certified in May. And then I also have my women's retreat in Hawaii at the end of the year in October. So if any of those resonate, then reach out. I would love to plug you in and give you all the deets. With all my love. Talk to you soon. Aloha.